Ladies and gentlemen, my first speaker really needs little introduction. She is the reason that we are here today, the CEO of Conscious Companies, the founder of the Conscious Leadership Academy. To me, I know her as a navigator of the universe and the provider of Indian food and delicacies, and most importantly, my friend, Brenda Kali.
Good morning, good morning. I am delighted to welcome you all. There is a Japanese word called Bushido. It is an unwritten code observed by ancient knights and samurai warriors. This has been handed down through the centuries only by word of mouth. Bushido is an ethical system, unwritten principles that encapsulate honor, integrity, dignity, valor, and right action. The meaning and behavior of these words are not embedded in our educational system. Neither are they assimilated by some of our business schools that churn out leaders. As South Africans, we are really a remarkable people. We live through, and we are living through, endless crises, a near junk status, hateful rhetoric, a spate of leaders who violate our trust on a daily basis, and floundering companies dogged by mismanagement and fraud. But what begs the question is, those who are responsible for our economic woes, they are still seen around in their Armani suits rather than the orange jumpsuits they so richly deserve. So no accountability, no action. It's a heavy price to pay on the psyche of a nation. We were a very different nation in 1994 when Madiba was our leader, and regardless of race, religion, color, creed, or our disparate past, we were exemplars of consciousness, forgiving, and a heroic nation, and our reputation peaked globally. We are a very different nation today, as the irresistible power of greed, ambition, self-interest has us standing at moral crossroads. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the constant pursuit of high earnings or stock options, but without meaning, purpose, and balance, there's a price to pay for that. You know, recently I had to deal with many a hard-nosed businessman of late, whose single-minded focus on profit to create shareholder value and little time for stakeholder value creation. And these are the leaders who file consciousness into the fluffy category. And, you know, for them, ethical behavior is just a nicety. But I can understand why this is so, because comprehension of consciousness grows experientially, and this is proven. And I truly believe that beneath the instinct of the toughest unconscious leader, there lurks a human being who perceives himself to be untouched by life's duality. And by that I mean pain and pleasure, joy and sorrow, light and dark, benevolence and greed. But someday, the universal intent would claim his attention, and external forces beyond his control would inform his inward growth. It is only then that he will embark on a journey of soul-seeking pursuits that would ultimately transform him into a conscious leader. There are many in this room, and some of them are our strategic partners, who had undertaken this journey. Conscious leaders who have shaped their organizations despite the external chaos and economic challenges, with the voice of integrity driven by moral purpose, challenges, reasoned thinking, balance, wisdom, clarity, and awareness. But there is only so much they can do despite their best intentions. Today is about widening that scope and understanding of conscious and ethical behavior, about dignity, about trust, about integrity, valor, courage, right action. And this should apply to all walks of life in the socio-economic and political space. So what we really need to do is take a page out of the life of the samurai and his state of being. Thank you all.